This is the Beggar Don. Beggar Don's at work. He's got his penknife here. It's not working too well. Tell us about your penknife, Pop.
Well, I loaned it to my son, of course, who was photographing, and he hands it back to me after he tried to put a scoop off some bark off a tree, and he goes this way with it, and he spreads it apart. So now, instead of the knife staying that way, it goes that way. So
never argue with an old geezer that has a knife in his hand. I'm guilty, but folks,
all right.
Don't put that knife down. Don't be threatening me with that knife.
That's enough.
You swing it
around.
around.
As long as you're guilty, you told the truth.
At any rate, Don here is an urban miner, dumpster diver, and a internet beggar. And he was very successful yesterday. What he did was he got a guy to bring him in some buckets of nuts and bolts and screws. And now he's going to get screwed, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, let's see what he got here. Holy cajoles. Look at that. That is amazing. And what's in the other bucket, Pap?
Nothing but screws.
So we're going to get screwed. Let's see those screws.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Miscellaneous here.
Wow. Wow.
And they're all in perfect condition.
And what's in that little bucket there?
Look at that.
Yeah.
Those are lags.
Is that all lead?
Lead lags.
Well,
yes.
What we don't use in the form of lead lags, we'll melt them down and we'll make fishing sinkers out of them. So if anyone out there in YouTube land could help my father's 89, he spends his whole day sorting this kind of stuff out, we'd really appreciate it. Now, the person that brought this material in has a dog. And what we did was we allowed him to run his dog out there to chase rabbits yesterday, and he brought the nuts and bolts in trade for allowing him to use the property for a rabbit hunt. Great idea. So we'll find something that you can have if you bring my father something.
Man, dear.
That's a beauty there. Look at all them washers. Let me tilt for your son. There we go.
Holy cacholi, that's a lot of stuff there, man. Pop, you're going to be sorting for quite a while.
That's some good stuff, man.
I don't think I'm going to live long enough to.
Well, you're only 89, so if you don't make it, it's okay. But, we would hope that, in the next couple, weeks after people see this video, that they will send my father their nuts and bolts. And he also likes coupons, like register tapes. He collects those from Burger King. He fills them out, and then we get the free Whopper out of it. Am I lying?
True.
True, yes.
Yeah.
Burger King's been very good to us. I take my pap to Burger King every morning, and while I'm at Burger King, this is where I load up these here videos for you people to see.
He takes me, but I pay for the breakfast.
Well, what do you think? I'd like a free meal too,
It's gas money.
Yeah, and, if you subscribe to our channel, we have more goodies for you to learn about, and we're here at Highland Hill Farm, and this is Dumpster Diver Don, busy at work getting screwed.
Yep.
All right, thank you. As you can see, this old geezer here is getting screwed. He's got a lot of screws to go through in there, and he'll be working for quite a while sorting this stuff out. And this is how we keep him busy. And he does one heck of a job collecting these screws up. Now, what he'll have to do after he collects them, he'll have to put them in little separate boxes and everything like that. And we'll get him a bunch of little trays to put them in. And then when we need a specific size screw...
We've already taken care of that. We've got these
Oh, yeah.
here.
But Don takes all kinds of stuff that you don't want. He'll take plumbing supplies, roofing supplies, building supplies, and he'll rework them, put them back together, organize it. And then when we need it here on the farm, we'll use it up. Some of the other things he does is he takes rope, and he puts the rope back together by, stringing it up on his...
There we are here.
Yep,
I'm letting it dry now.
And he makes little spools. Show him the spool you make. Yep, there's a spool he makes. He makes little spools out of cardboard, and he rolls the rope up so we can reuse it. Then another thing Don does, here's his extra spools getting ready to use. He makes targets, so if you show up here at Highland Hill Farm, he'll give you some targets. All kinds of targets. He makes lots and lots and lots of targets. And they're all over. There's a lot of targets. And this is just the beginning. There's a whole barn full of them. You can believe that. Then out here he makes up our drip water kits for you that we sell here at the farm. And when you come up, He also makes bird boxes, and lots of bird boxes. And he has hundreds of bird boxes that he's made out of old water line tubing, the spools that he recycles. So Don will recycle stuff. If you have paint you want to get rid of or something like that, Don will be glad to take it. Don also is glad to take lots and lots of nuts and bolts. He loves to get screwed. Highland Hill Farm is located on Route 313 in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, about 2 miles west of Doylestown. Our street address is 5275 West Swamp Road, which is Route 313. We're open 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. 7 days a week. We have a wide selection of trees and shrubs. We have trees up to 4-inch caliper and arborvitaes up to about 14 foot tall. We can deliver and plant for you, and we can deliver all over the East Coast, and we service areas from Georgia to Tennessee, up to Detroit, Michigan, and also into Boston, New York City, Washington, D.C. corridors. So just give us a call at 215-651-8329. Again, that's 215-651-8329 for your trees and shrubs.